What's up, guys? I want to do a little PSA today. So, I've been this past week, this week, I've had a little family thing going on, like a little emergency. So, my attention was focused on there, right? So, been kind of busy, kind of scrambling around. So, yesterday, I was in the middle of taking care of something, and then I got a call, right? So it shows up Verizon support, right? It's like, okay, so at first I ignore it, right? I Googled a number. Oh, looks like a legitimate number, right? I'm not thinking that maybe it could be a spoof number, right? So you can fake the number on the caller ID. So I take the call. The person is trying to tell me something about some person opened a phone number in my name, and if I don't address it, they're gonna blacklist all my phone numbers, and like what's going on, so I tell them I want to speak to a supervisor. So the supervisor says, oh yeah, you got 2 hours to create this report, otherwise your number's going to be cut off, and right? So the red flags are not going up yet, because my mind is in like 5 different places at the time, right? So we're going, all right. So the supervisor says, oh, okay, so we need a police report. Okay, whatever, right? So then he goes, oh, I have a special number that can get you connected. Okay, another red flag, but whatever's, right? And I researched later on that they can't, FCC will not blacklist your individual number. All right, so they connect me up to somebody, guy answers, officer, whatever, right? Tells me, okay, go to this website and So, okay, red flag number 2. Why would a police officer tell me to go to a website? Thinking, all right, whatever. So we're going, all right. I'm trying to talk to him. There's small language barrier, this, that, the other thing, right? And then finally says, okay, we'll do a police report for you. Okay. Do you have Signal app? Red flag number 3. It's still not registering with me, right? So by chance I already have that, right? So we're talking, and he wants to, tells me, okay, you need to be in a quiet place, no background, you can't move a lot. Red flag number 4, right? Like, why would you do that, right? What government agency uses Signal to do a like a criminal report, so again, it's still not registering, right? So then we step to it. No, this is like a couple hours in already. Like, I wasted 2 hours of my day, right? So then he starts telling me, oh, we're just about done. Then he goes, oh, he gets a call from headquarters, right? Supposedly, call from HQ. And they're saying, oh, like, somehow he started saying, oh yeah, I'm involved in some kind of white collar crime with $2.8 million money laundering. Okay. Red flag number 5. Why would the HQ call and give all that information? So then it's still not registering. Like, and then here I am, right? I gotta go pick up my grandkids. So clock's ticking, right? So I'm thinking, all right, and I needed to go do something, right? But so he says, well, okay, you didn't want to let me do it first. Finally says, okay, leave your Signal on, don't mute me, whatever, right? Okay, red flag number 6. Why would you just hold on, right? It's like going. We go to 7-Eleven, buy stuff. He's still on, and then so I'm driving home, and I'm thinking, this is wrong. Like, something, like, all these things are finally coming to my head. Like, hey, this is wrong. So I just hang up on him, and the dude was relentless. My grandkids were going, Papa, why does the guy keep calling you? He must have called like 25 times, right? Called me on cell, trying to call me back on Signal, like messaging me, why did you hang up, blah, blah, blah. So just, consider myself a pretty savvy person, right? I don't normally fall for stuff, right? I can usually sniff it out, but it's gonna happen, right? The defenses are down, you're not paying attention, sounds legitimate, and fortunately I didn't give any financial information, no password, no social, any of that. I think he didn't get what he wanted, because he kept trying to call me back that day. Like, even like, supposedly he was in Texas, right? And he tried to call me back at like 5:30, which would have been like 10:30 at night, but whatever, right? So I just blocked those numbers and disconnected from all those. things that he tried to contact me through. But again, just to reiterate, right, if it doesn't feel right, if something doesn't seem right, trust your instinct, right? It's probably not right. So again, the very first thing that I should have done, or would have done if I was at home, would have jumped on the computer. Hey, can FCC block my number? Boom. Would have shut the door on that right away, right? But I wasn't at home. Again, caught me at the worst possible time it's like the bad guys know, okay, let me go hassle this guy, right? And they probably do it for hundreds and thousands of people, and all they need is one or two, right? So fortunately, I believe I was not a statistic yesterday. Just be safe out there, yeah. So especially like I'm not a young kid, but I'm worried about younger kids. They're probably pretty smart nowadays, pretty savvy, but then the kapuno, yeah, the old folk, like the people that are older than me, like my mom, right? Gotta make sure that they're safe and they don't fall for any of this crazy stuff, right? So help educate everybody about these knuckleheads out there, right? Don't let them take advantage of you. All right, guys, much love. Aloha.